I learned that there was another mass shooting that took place in Richmond, Virginia, where a high school graduate and his father, I believe, were killed as a result. Have you seen the news stories on that, and what are your thoughts about it?
Yeah, I did. That sucks, man. Condolences to the family or families. I think, well, those are the only two people. The father and the son was killed. So to that family, I think the other person that got shot is seeing like they're gonna pull through. And I think it was even the little boy's sister got hit by a car or something. I don't know. It was just terrible. It's considered a mass shooting because of the way it happened. But what they're saying, it seems like the shooter knew the kid, and so I don't know if it was a rival gang situation. I don't want to just be irresponsible and just throw that out there like that. But if it is, of course we know it's horrible one way or the other. But why I wanted to, where I come from with that, man, who raising these kids now? Who like I heard the mayor say of Richmond say, is anything not sacred anymore? And the answer to that is no. Everything's off limits. Like everything you can just do it. Churches, graduation. This was a high school graduation. That would have never happened. That would never happen. Like nobody would have ever no gang, no OGs, no none of that would allow something like that to happen. Like you've heard a story of kids in Chicago, gang members was fighting or shooting, and they killed the kid, and then they killed his mother a week or two later when she was just at the burial site visiting her son. They went up to her and killed her. It don't get that bad. It should not ever get that bad. Even the American mafia wasn't doing things like that. This is nuts. And we cannot succumb to being what our oppressors was in years past. If we're going to protect ourselves, fine. But we can't go into a space where we are going to be committing heinous crimes, heinous acts for no reason at all. You're just doing stuff now. And we can't be okay with this. This is something that has to be fixed in-house. Obviously that young man had a dad. He died with him. So I imagine if father was being the father, trying to protect him or being there, whatever, and he died with him. But I would imagine that the other one didn't. The one who shot him didn't have a dad. And then again, the role models that's around, the OGs, they got to be absent. They got people that's 19 years old, they calling them OGs. Why? Because they had them putting in work since they were 13, 14 years old. Like when we were kids, they at least tried to give us a shot of being a child and being a teenager. They wasn't trying to take our youth away from us and our innocence away from us. But they're actively trying to do that now. They're recruiting kids out of middle school and giving them guns because they're not walking in the store getting guns themselves. That's the only thing they got right. You at least got to be an adult to go buy a gun, But they're being handed guns by these grown people and forced to, not forced, but coerced into doing things. And this is what's happening right now. And it's so sad. A graduation, you think about having your own children, and now they said that they canceled the rest of the graduations for this week. So you see how it reverberates way past the first incident to family on top of family, and people, you don't know what people went through to get their kids to this point, and now they can't celebrate it. They can't celebrate it. Going out now is a life or death decision. I mean, to the grocery store, to a concert, to a graduation, to church, to dance practice. I'm just recalling some of the places, a parade, watching a sporting event. when is this country going to be better, do better? Probably never. So if that's the answer, what do we do? I know this ain't it. This is horrible. And something has to be done differently. I just pray that we hurry up and come up with a solution before it's too late.